understand that before you can begin a week, you need to plan the week. And if you just laying, chilling out, watching movies but hoping for change, it's never gonna happen. I need you to understand that as a trader, in order to change, you need to change. In order to experience change, you need to change. And I'm being honest with you guys. So every week when I begin a week as a trader, I try to ask myself, how can I, individual, become a better person, become a better version of myself? Every single week I ask myself, okay, how can I become a better trader this week? The profits is not gonna make you a better trader. You understand? You will never produce the profits unless you produce successful habits on a weekly basis. Because all those successful habits has a byproduct, a consequence. And all your habits that you have right now has a consequence. Oh yeah, you love just chilling out, on the week, chilling with your friends, chatting on WhatsApp, Instagram, strolling, watching stories. Oh yeah, I understand. But I understand that habit of yours has a consequence. And all these habits of yours has consequences, and you need to accept it, because no one is sitting behind your head telling you, do it, do it, do it. You are the one on your Instagram, doing this thing. Not your friend, not your mom, not your grandma, no one but yourself. So again, all of us have choices. And I'm not here going to take your responsibility for your choices, neither your mom, neither your grandpa. No one is going to take the consequences. You need to face it yourself, because at the end of the day, you're the one that chose to do so. So again, it comes down to choices. Are you going to decide to be a profitable trader? And what does it mean? Having successful habits. To be a profitable trader doesn't mean just making money. There's some habits that you need to acquire. Successful habits. So that the successful habits produces the successful results. If you understand what I'm trying to say, is that you'll never succeed as a trader. And that's unfortunate, the truth. If you're not going to produce the successful habits, don't expect to change. So this week, think about what happened last week. Did you follow a plan? Or were you just trading? Did you have a checklist? Or were you just trading? Did you have a routine? Or were you just trading? Oh no, you know what? I'm going to become that best Forex trader because you know what? I just know I can do it. Come and tell you what. All successful traders, all successful individuals, all successful entrepreneurs has successful habits that produce the success that they want. Like it or not, honestly, like it or not, that's the reality. And again, the choices is all yours. So you need to make a definite decision. A definite decision. Not some fluff ass decision that this week I'm gonna become a successful trader. But yet you don't want to go through the struggle. You don't want to go. You know what I said? I'm gonna post a video very soon, right? And something I'm speaking about is that you need to understand something very importantly. Very, very important. I'm gonna post a video very soon, right? And I need you guys to watch that video. It speaks about something that you guys need to understand. Everyone wants to be successful. Everyone wants to win. Everyone wants that. But no one wants to fail. No one really wants to fail. No one wants to fail. And you ask yourself, why? So you never, if you understand that if you're never willing to fail, you're never going to succeed. That with failure comes success, a win. Without a loss, there's no win. So we need to appreciate wins and losses, because at the end of the day, they're both actually valuable. See, the thing is that a loss will teach you a valuable lesson that you shouldn't do the next time. As a trader, you're going to face every day a consequence. You're going to face every day a possibility of failing. And if you don't accept that by now, you're going to have a hard time succeeding in this market. So every week, your job as a trader is to sharpen that psychology of yours, so that whatever happens this week, you won't lose faith. Because at the end of the day, that faith is the one thing that helps you to go through the trials and errors. And believe it or not, I try every week the skill of faith. How can I strengthen this muscle? So every week people think about, you know what, I'm gonna make this week. I'm gonna change. This week I'm gonna do the best version of myself. I'm gonna be a successful trader. Guess what? But you don't have faith, because as soon as the first failure pops up, guess what? You give up on your trading plan. You give up the probabilities mindset. You give up on a lot of things, and you just not. It's hard. I want you to understand that in order for reality, for you to experience success, your reality, right? Your reality to be successful, you need to have a successful mindset, right? That all wealthy things begins in a wealthy mindset. It's not that all wealthy things begin in a wealthy reality. No, it doesn't work that way. As a trader, as an entrepreneur, you need to understand something. I want you guys to understand something right here, is that all great things begins with a great imagination. All great fortunes begins with a great idea. All great businesses begins with a great idea. And if you don't have a great idea, go feed your mind with the great things, great information. Great ideas come from great books. Who writes books? Creative people. So they probably have some creative ideas that can produce great business. And if you don't have a great mindset or great imagination, go train it. The same way you go train the physical body, go train the physical mind. Go the mind, go train it. And how you're going to train the mind is by every day going picking up that book to read. That's all you need to understand. That if you don't have a great mind, like if you're not born with a great mind, a positive mind, not everyone has a positive mind, and I totally understand, but every week you need to try rejuvenate yourself, spiritually, psychologically, emotionally, physically, and then financially. You will produce a success. That understand that no change will happen unless you change. Listen to me. I don't think you guys understand what I'm trying to say to you guys. That look here, if you want to lock in and if you want to really experience massive change today, if you really want to change, if you really want to experience change, you need to lock in. Lock in. And when I say lock in, no Mickey Mouse. You fucking hit the gym, because you know what it shows? People at gym are fucking disciplined. Those fat ass people will never succeed. You know why? Come and tell you, I'm not being rude. And if you find I'm being rude, guess what? The shoe fits. Because you're fat. And I'm not being rude. Your mom is just fucking soft to you. Your dad is soft on you. Your mom sugarcoats you. Look here, let me tell you something. You're fat. And you know why you're fat? Because you're not disciplined. You know why I got fat? Because I was not disciplined. I couldn't withhold my greed to want to eat. Oh, you know what? I feel sad. Eat, motherfucker. You know what? I need to eat. You know what? I want to eat. No discipline. So again, you're not going to change unless you change. You need to make the change. And you know what German shows? German shows that the person is disciplined. Even though everyone knows there's days where you feel like to give up, and the same with trading, there's days you feel like to give up. You're not going to want to trade. You're not going to feel like depositing. You're not going to feel like trading. You're not going to feel like doing anything. Following your plan, you're going to feel like not opening a bigger trade. You're going to feel like that. Because what trading happens? I mean, German has the same thing. Every day you're going to wake up, there's days you're going to feel like, you know what, I don't feel like German. But you know what? It takes a disciplined trader, a disciplined individual to, you know what? I'm going to gym now, regardless of whatever. I'm going to gym. Now you understand that discipline is not a punishment. Can we all agree that discipline is not a punishment? Discipline is a protection of not being disciplined. Listen to me. Being disciplined is a protection from what? A protection from not being disciplined. If you're not disciplined, you're going to be a fat ass. Simple. And I don't care if you're going to take it. You know what? I don't care. I honestly don't care. If you're fat, bro. That's the reality. You're not disciplined enough, bro. Go fix yourself up. It's simple. The same thing for myself. When someone told me, yo, bro, you're fat. Guess what I said? You know what? You're right. You're right. I'm fat, bro. But you know what? That doesn't determine who I am. That does not determine who I am. Guess what I said? You know what? You're not a good trader. Guess what? I took it on. They told me, you're not the best trader. You're not a good trader. When my friend told me, nah, bro, you're losing so much. Why don't you give up? I thought, you're right. You're definitely right. Currently, my reality might not be so, but the vision is there, bro. The faith is there, bro. The action is there. The plan is there to execute it. And that's all I need. There will be a time a temporary failure will be there, but it means temporary defeat. Temporarily. You know why it's temporary? It's only for a short period of time there. Before the success happens. Listen to me, bro. I'm being serious with you guys. All the success I'm experiencing right now, it was all a vision. Imagination that is up in someone's mind. The same way you right now, you see yourself as a successful trader. It's not in the physical body, it's in the mind. Now the same with faith. You cannot see faith, you feel it. You right? Now faith is the hope of the unseen that is going to come a physical reality. Now understand, without faith, you're going to give up. So you need to tell yourself, every week, this week, I'm going to practice faith. And how do I practice faith? You need to, listen, how do you practice faith? Who knows how to practice faith? It's simple. You decide. It's simple. You consciously and mindfully decide you're not going to give up. You're going to continue. And you know that you believe in everything. You consciously and mindfully tell yourself, I believe I am successful. And you don't listen to your friend that talks nonsense to you, that tells you, you should leave trading, bro. Guess what? I didn't listen to them. I just continued and continued. I had faith. I asked myself a question. An average person works maybe in a call center, maybe in a bank, maybe he works in, you went to go study fucking 6 years and then you work in a job, right? Listen to this. I have nothing against anyone working a job. I understand even has to make something happen. I don't get, if this hurts, it probably fits you. The shoe fits. Listen to me. A job is just over broke, right? You're just over broke. Probably 1 month, 2 months, few paychecks away from being broke. And the reality is that people that works in a job, I'm not talking about the ones like you guys maybe trying to succeed, because I was just in a job, and I'll teach you something. Listen to me. I was just in a job. I was working in a call center, but I saw something. The people in the call center have a certain mindset. They go to work, they finish their thing, they go back to home, they fucking watch TV. So in their fucking phone, watching WhatsApp stories, Instagram stories, Facebook. It goes on, right? Watching a whole lot of YouTubes. Guess what? I did. I asked myself, you know what? If that takes them 20 years, they study fucking 5 years, then they get a job, then they get maybe a BMW that they should be fucking paying themselves broke into, then they take a loan out on the house, then they take a loan credit card out, and that means they're successful. I don't want that. And they put in 40 hours a week just to do that type of living. I don't want that. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'll put 100 hours in. I could never, bro, this is a fact. I could never live a average life if I'm fucking putting double your hours in. Now you ask yourself, oh, I want to be like Shaquel. No, not even Shaquel. Maybe you want to be like some other trader. I'm not going to mention names, but I'm not here to mention names. You want to be like some other trader looking up on Instagram, on TikTok. What the fuck you looking at? You're watching some trade, you want to be up like, wow, I want to be like that person. But you don't fucking put the hours in like that person, bro.